Alright, so I'm Josh, and I'm joined with Caleb and Alex, and this is our podcast on social media issues. And the first social media issue is digital footprint. Do you know what digital footprint is, Caleb?
No, I do not.
How do you... Okay.
I thought you wanted to explain
What is
it.
this?
I thought you wanted to explain
Bro, I just got a dismiss update in the middle
Yes,
of
I
this.
do know what it is.
Alright. So, basically, if you don't know what digital footprint is, it's essentially whenever you go on, like, a website.
It's the shit you leaving behind.
Exactly, like your search history is a digital footprint.
Really?
Yeah, when you post, yeah, literally. That every time you search
Anything
something,
I search?
every time you search something, it's stuck there. So that's what I'm saying. This is why I wanted you to pay attention, so that you know,
You
like,
didn't even know
like,
this,
bro,
Caleb.
everything you've looked up, every single thing you've said, every single thing you've said on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, it's all saved somewhere.
Dang.
Like,
Yeah, all that shit on
Snapchat is
Snapchat you
gone.
be saying. All that
Every-
shit on
yeah.
Snapchat's gone though.
It's
What?
Like it's there, but it's gone.
Nah, though, because every time you send a message and say you swipe down, it's gone.
Yeah.
The Snapchat like government, like the literally like the Snapchat government that's connected to the actual government, where you catch in like drug dealers and shit, still has like a thing where you can scroll
have
through. It's like a
everything, yeah.
scroll, dude. You can just keep scrolling and scrolling through the first ever chat you saying, "Hey yo, bro, it's my new Snapchat," to the very last one of, "Oh, I think I better get deleted." Every single thing is saved.
Damn.
Dude, it's
yeah,
crazy.
you're down there.
That's what I'm saying. Like they be catching like terrorist groups and stuff on there. Like,
Where to? I'm terrified.
like,
What terrorist groups are using Snapchat?
well, I'm saying not really Snapchat, more like Twitter and like Reddit and stuff.
They're sending,
You
like,
didn't,
terrorist
bro.
streaks.
You didn't see the little like, dude. Any
The Discord thug shaker?
yes, that's what I'm saying. That's a terrorist group because anything that's like attacking like some like some form of attacking the government, which is releasing documents as a form of attacking them.
I
That's a
agree.
terrorist group.
You know they look at everything, Caleb, to make sure you're not a terrorist.
Yeah, dude. Like if you're on
I
Valorant
meet all
and
the
you're on Val,
requirements.
and if you're on Val and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna blow up the White House. Now you're on a watch list, and they're gonna keep watching every single thing you say.
Well, you know, they can watch what they want, but they'll just be a spectator in my eyes, you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying you don't really care about your footprint?
Well, life's a movie. That's really all I'm saying. They can watch if they want, you know?
They can catch you in whatever you want.
What is there to cash? You know, I do everything legally by the book.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like your digital footprint, you could get caught doing anything bad or illegal.
But I don't do anything bad, so I'm fine.
Well, I'm just saying. That's what the digital footprint is. Even if you think it's not bad.
Every Snapchat conversation.
Yeah, say you said
That's
something
fine.
sexist or racist,
I
and
can
you,
say
you
anything.
try to become the president or something, and that just
They're
so
gonna
happens to
dig
get
that
popped out.
all that
it's gonna
up.
get digged up. It's gonna come back.
It's gonna
Say you
come
try to
back
become
fuck you.
someone big someday, like in a business or a
Mm.
company, they're gonna bring that back up.
Mm.
See, we
That
got
I'm good though.
so we got digital footprint and data collection. Data collection is a little bit different.
Mm.
That
What's
is
that?
that's where when you go on Instagram, like say you made a fresh Instagram account,
Oh.
they ask you who you want to follow.
Mm.
Because they want you to click who you want.
Contacts?
Yeah, no. Like, I mean, guess you could click your contact. Actually, that is a really good way. Because their data collection, they collected so much, they even wanted to take your contact information and
Exactly.
bring
Like,
that in.
get out my
So that you
phone,
could
bro.
get your friends
That's
on.
my grandma for my Insta. Like, what?
What?
Grandma asked for your Instagram?
No, they be asking my grandma like, yo, get her on Insta.
Oh, yeah, if you want to invite
Send
someone.
this link. to
Send
the-
this link, yeah,
to-
because they want people on there.
I don't want to send it to my grandmother, bro.
I wouldn't want to send it to my grandma either. I don't want my grandma on Instagram seeing those weird reels of the Indian
Randy.
dudes.
The airplane's all the way in the back, bro.
Just
A line comes out of nowhere, bro.
literally, their Jeeps have like no hood and they're flying through the
I
sand
choose
dunes.
my destiny. My destiny does not choose me. What's happening,
Stuff like that, bro. Like that's just because I liked one video of an Indian dude. Like he was just laughing and dancing, and now it was like 2 weeks straight, and it was on a brand new Instagram, by the way. I had like Indian people riding motorcycles, Indian people on planes,
That's 'cause that's
Indian
the
people
trend
with
now.
goats. Like it was everywhere.
What's the trend?
Well, it's because of data collection.
The trend for him, because
It's not a trend though. It's not a trend.
It's a
'Cause-
trend for Josh, because that's what he looked
I
like.
seen the
Exactly.
stuff,
That's what he's
so
saying. That's what I'm saying.
No,
yeah.
but that's true though, cause I be watching on TikTok. I watched like one video like halfway through. I don't even watch it fully through, and then the next 4 are like on the same thing.
You
bro.
know, like those videos where it's like half of it's cut out into like some shitty mobile game.
Mhm.
If I look at that for 20 seconds, I'm gonna get the next 5 are all gonna be like that, bro. It's
Yeah, you're
annoying.
watching someone play Subway Surfers. On the bottom, it's someone cutting in slime, and then in the video, it's like a whole story going down.
Yeah,
There's
it's
like 3
insane.
parts of the video because it's like,
Am I the bad guy? Cause I kicked my wife out because she was pregnant.
what are you talking about?
You know those?
No, I don't.
Those ones are crazy.
Oh my god, am I
Like
the
those
bad
dark
Am
guy?
I,
ones,
yeah,
yeah.
am I the bad guy?
Am I the bad
It's
guy?
had me so dead, bro. It's honestly.
If I kick my wife out because she's pregnant, but it's not my kid, kind of stories. You ever
Am
had
I
one
the
of
bad
those?
guy because I kicked out my nephew because she got raped by her uncle or some weird shit. They be having the craziest stories, I swear, bro.
What's is he talking about?
Dude, it's
Anywho,
what,
all right. Anywho,
what it is, man. The internet.
what can we do to increase our privacy online?
Stop posting shit, man.
Definitely do not post your location. Don't pull a Pop Smoke.
Word,
Don't pull a Pop Smoke.
pull
Don't
a
take
Vaughn.
don't take no flicks in front of your house.
word.
That's the dumbest thing. I see
Don't-
people
don't-
take flicks in
Don't
front of
even,
their cars.
don't even show your PO.
Don't even
They-
show your
they can-
cars.
Or
Don't take
PO
a pic near
box.
like a landmark or some shit. Don't
Yo,
do
for
that.
real, landmarks.
They
Like
gonna
if
find your ass.
like even you don't even have, cause bro, the movie we were watching in class, the dude that was in it was just some normal Joe. Like he was literally, like yeah, literally. Like I'm saying, just as like a civilian, bro. He had like he wasn't a cop. He
A
wasn't like
civilian,
anybody really important. He was just a dude with money,
I agree.
and they just tracked him on Twitter or like
Exactly.
Facebook or something like that.
Like, see, that's where I hate, cause they're getting on TikTok right now, all this data connection, blah blah blah. But don't Twitter and all these other things.
Bro, I'm
been
more
using
worried-
it. They've been taking our shit. Oh shit.
Yo, bro's just pouring water directly on me, and I didn't even
That's
realize.
because it's American, bro. It's different.
But I don't even care.
Yeah, see, but if it's America collecting data, that's fine. But if China does it, that's bad. I mean, I don't want China having my data, but
I don't want
like,
America
I don't want,
having
yeah,
data,
I want
shit.
my
I don't want
privacy all
anybody
around.
having my data.
I don't want it to be selective privacy just because it's China. Oh, it's bad because it's America. Oh, we can make an exception. Suck my, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't like that either, low key. But if you think about it, the data they're using is just your hobbies. and
That's
your
what they. That's
interests.
what they tell you. That's what they tell you. They could be. That's what I heard. So I was like, oh, why are they doing this to TikTok? You know what I'm saying? I mess with TikTok heavy. And then somebody, I forgot who it was, they were telling me, yeah, but like the Chinese government, like for us, maybe it's fine to have all our info anyway, right? But somebody said, what if it was somebody that came from China, right? And then they're like blackmailing them, like for their people, like their family that lives in China right now.
What?
Blackmailing the American version,
The
like
American,
the American
to
who
like
came
say
here.
like
the Chinese
Yeah,
person
say
who
like-
came here turned like,
so like a
practically
like a Chinese person like worked at like a U.S. government like operations, right? And he's like has like blueprints or like data on something like that's important to the U.S. government. And then they're like, yo, we know you work here, you know what I'm saying, and we know you got this information. If you don't tell us this, right? Don't your grandma live like in wherever blah 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 in China?
Oh my god, I haven't I heard a story about that? I
that's
swear I
exactly
heard a
what I
story
heard.
about that before of like of a guy at EB. He had worked at EB and he was like the sub planner and had a ton of like the plans for the subs and shit, and his like his family owned a restaurant. Bro, why does it keep on asking me to update my Apple Watch, bro? It's literally miles from me. I don't even have it on my wrist. Like, oh my god.
Fuck off.
But literally, that's what I'm saying. 2 times in the same video. But freaking, his family had like a Chinese restaurant in like China,
Oh.
and the like whatever Chinese government or some like mob thing was like threatening to kill his family.
Yeah, I heard the exact same thing.
You know
yeah,
what I'm talking
they
about?
kidnapped the
Yeah, kidnapped his like
husband.
like the
They're
husband.
like, if you don't buy this from this distributor,
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
then we're gonna take your husband and you gotta pay us like 20 grand in like lost payments or whatever else he's
Yeah.
dying. Now I heard about that. I don't know. That's crazy.
Crazy stuff
But
like
yeah,
that.
bro,
But
so,
all
like-
all because they can find from his last name, bro. They can just track back.
Exactly.
Like,
man.
dude, just like anything like that. Because Didn't he posted himself in a uniform too, something like that.
It's like, you know, you're doing good, but like you want to hide it.
Yeah, like
you don't
like
want.
of course, like people want to brag, but like you gotta brag on the low. You know what I mean?
You only like small flexes, bro. You can't be
Small
like
flexes,
flexing
for
like,
real.
oh, I work at Congress, right? Oh, I guess like if it's like that high, then like you're gonna like if you're missing, bro. Obviously, if you're missing, then like people are gonna know whatever. But it's not gonna be like high importance.
Like
you're
if
not,
you
you're
were
not like
missing,
yeah, you're like a
like,
civvy,
nobody's
bro.
gonna know.
You're like a civvy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
any of us
Nobody-
go missing, the only people who are gonna know is
Is
our
our
town.
families.
Like,
Our-
but
our
like,
families in our town.
like, did
yeah.
you see when that celebrity went missing?
Which one?
The guy from Drake and Josh. The Josh, or no, Drake. Drake went missing.
He didn't.
Drake and
went
Josh.
missing?
Yeah, Drake from Drake and Josh went missing.
Wow.
I don't know, but
missing.
yeah, he was missing, and
I heard he did crazy shit with a minor.
that's probably why he was missing, bro. Who knows? Anything like
arrested
that
for it,
goes
I'm pretty
crazy. But like, he was missing for like a week or so, maybe less. But I remember seeing tons of stuff about it. But like, you see one of our kids in school go missing, like it's like up for like 2 days, 3 days. Nobody cares about it.
Yeah.
Like, they're not too worried about us.
Yeah, because it comes to a point where, you know, there's like, what's one more kid going missing? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you don't want a kid going missing, but like, they're not gonna be like,
What's one more?
they're not
What's
gonna,
one
they're
more
not gonna be
kid?
like burning down houses to go find fucking Josh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely not.
It's
I hope
not-
they don't go burning
it's
down
not-
buildings
it's
looking
not like
for me.
we're like, it's
I'm
not
saying
like-
it's not that deep.
It's not like
I'm
we're
in that
a
building, I'm
government
gonna burn alive
official.
in it.
like
Real
a
talk. If
government
I get
official
kidnapped,
kids.
if I get kidnapped 21 hour or 24 hours, if I'm not found, give up.
I'm
Nah,
not.
I at least give it a week, bruh. At least
Oh,
give me a
what?
week.
Oh,
bruh.
week? You know how much
Like-
money they
like,
gotta
At least
waste?
like 3 days.
Nah, a week just to find me washed up in a lake.
You gonna be gone.
At least
in
a school week, bro. At least 5 days, bro. At least 3 hours out
Forget
of
about it.
3 hours out of 5 days.
All
What
right.
is that? 7 days.
Let's provide
Too many,
specific
too much
examples
time.
of why
Yeah.
data privacy matters. All right, for one, Pop Smoke got popped right in front of
Yeah,
his own
linked up
crib,
on-
literally like
Didn't
the
his girlfriend
same night.
post that?
No, it was
Who was
maybe
that?
it was his
That
girl.
was PB and Rock. My fault.
Yeah.
That was PB and
Oh,
Rock.
yeah,
His
well,
That's
girlfriend
another
posted
case
it.
though.
One of
Low
his
key,
friends.
that was her fault. She did it on purpose.
They're
I
taking
believe
pictures,
that.
putting on their story where they're at.
Oh, I'm
bro,
not
you know
Benny
he
Hanna.
I have a story from this kid in
I'm
New
not
London.
Benny
So
Hanna.
this kid in New London, he apparently like had mad bread. Like this was just, it's either like a real true
Saga?
story or it's just a little rumor. But he was trapping, had probably like 1,500, two grand, something like that. He was inside of his car, and he posted on his story him flexing, and then he looks up and it's like some deli he's next to. He stayed there for the whole hour because he was waiting for someone to come pull up on him. No, he didn't get booked. People rolled up in another car parked on both sides of him really tight so he couldn't get out of his car really. And then they opened the door and like flashing a gun in his face, took his money and like left him there. He couldn't call him because it's all drug money and shit. Like he couldn't really like call the cops.
Exactly.
Like all
bro.
because he was posted on his gram. Why? Because he's stupid. He doesn't know social
what
media
people be
links
doing
around, bro.
nowadays.
Social media is dangerous.
That's what people be doing nowadays. Like I saw this one girl flexing on Insta Live, she's like,
Oh my
dude,
God, I know
ran-
what you're talking
oh,
about.
Yeah,
It
he
comes
ran
through
up to the window
Yes.
and yeah, took everything.
Dude, yes,
bro.
bro.
Not
Videos
one
like that are
dollar.
so funny. Like literally
Not
snatches the
$1, bro.
entire folds
Like,
out
why
of
do
her
you
hand.
need
She's just
to?
like,
That's what you get, bro. Don't be flexing in public, you freak, bro.
literally, bro, flexing. for the
Flexing in
gram.
public is crazy. That's your one paycheck. You know, half of that going to rent, half that going to everything else, bro. Chill out.
Good $75 going to your nails. Good $100 going to your hair, bro. Like another
Got 100 for your
200 to the mani
phone,
petty, bro.
100 for your Wi-Fi, 100 for your rent bill,
100 for the rent bill. Maybe like
700.
700. She's alone in a
Shit,
house.
I don't know
in,
what
a,
you're renting for
in an
100, bro.
apartment with some roaches.
1200. I didn't
Yeah.
mean rent bill. Like rent for a phone.
Rent? You rent your phone?
No, it's like a prescription. Not a prescription. No.
Subscription? I thought that's your
No.
phone bill.
What's your phone bill?
Her phone bill.
What is that called?
A phone bill. It's called the
No,
phone
when
bill.
you're whoa.
I think we got everything.
Bitcoin?
See, look, I don't even know what a Bank
Show
of
that.
America is, bro. See, they don't.
We
even
getting, people attacking Caleb's phone right now,
How are they
social media wise.
attacking you, bro?
Cause they're coming for you. They're trying to link. Cause have you looked up Bitcoin anytime recently?
Bro, it is mad expensive. That's all I know.
Did you look it up recently?
No, why? What's up with it?
Well, for one, it's dropping mad. But we ain't
What,
talking about
really?
that. Yeah, we're not talking about that right now.
Damn,
That's
I
a
remember
whole-
one
that's a whole
Bitcoin-
25-minute
one Bitcoin
conversation.
Was like $3,500. No,
Apparently
35,000.
it's supposed to be going down.
And then I think
Going
like
down.
10 Bitcoin was like $3.4 billion.
Yo, imagine you had one Bitcoin
right now,
Bro, 1 Bitcoin?
I'd instantly sell it, flip it, buy the New York Giants.
Bro, what? By the New York Giants, dude? That's like the worst team.
You don't like the Giants? What do you like?
I don't like anything. I like the Raiders.
Oh yeah,
I like the Raiders just because their colors are cool. Like their jerseys look dope.
the silver and white,
Yeah, silver and black and white.
some black and white.
Silver, black, and white.
They're just like the Spurs.
I don't know any teams, bro. Why
That's
aren't
the
we talking about
basketball.
teams right now?
We're already
Right.
way past the limit. We're at 15 minutes.
Yeah, we are.
All right, close it up.
All right, this is our end of the podcast. We have to leave now.
Very good.
Thank you, Miss Gallic.